In spite of the there are areas in the country where anything which is done to spread such knowledge could be valuable. Then the reading room with scientific literature is there. As yet, these rooms are not very well equipped because we have just begun, but there is not enough literature in the Indian languages to be serviced to the villagers, and the various items of literature in English or in any other language which the villager does not know would not be a great use of him. The Science Museum has a dual purpose. On the one hand, of making the people in the locality aware of what are the scientific potentialities of the various objects of interest from the scientific or other points of view for those particular localities. But there is also the other purpose that through those science museums a spirit of inquiry is inculcated in the young men. They make these collections and bring them to the museums, with the result that the museums are today the centers where cooperation in the building up of the museum gives both a sense of participation and also some preliminary training in the scientific methods of collection. Then there are the science clubs, which also have the same purpose on a larger scale by trying to bring the schools into the picture. The teachers and pupils of the schools would be the science clubs, and through the gradually scientific knowledge and scientific attitude would percolate among the older generation. These are the main purposes, and if we keep them in view, the Vigyan Mandirs are essentially centers of dissemination of knowledge and only secondarily service institutions. We have actually decided that wherever any health clinic is established or any soil analysis station is established by the ministry concerned, the Vigyan Mandirs will no longer perform these services but refer the people to the more developed institutions run by the respective ministries. It was in this way that the Vigyan Mandir scheme began, and as will be seen from this report itself, in the first 4 or 5 years, the progress was not very adequate. There were only 18 Vigyan Mandirs when this ministry was formed in 1958. In 5 years, only 18 had been established throughout India, and we therefore felt that we should try to have a larger number of Vigyan Mandirs. Ultimately, the aim should be to have at least one for every district, but we realized that that could not be done during the plan period.